Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I decided to bring you guys my fall hygiene routine. This is going to be my first hygiene routine on my channel. I haven't done one of these before, so it's basically going to be what I regularly do. And then like in the perfume parts where I show you guys what perfume I use, which is not really hygiene, but I'm still going to share it. I'll just show you guys like the fall scents I like to use and stuff like that. But other than that, it's really the same as like what I just usually do. And so to hop right into it, I'm going to start with the topic of oral care. So the first thing I do, of course, is like brush my teeth. So I only have like 30 minutes to film this video before the sun goes down, by the way, because I'm just using all natural light. So my toothbrush is an Oral-B toothbrush, and I'm not picky about the type of toothbrush I use as long as it's like clean and changed often, of course. And I just got this one from my dentist. I don't buy my toothbrushes anymore because as long as you're going to your dentist every 6 months and they provide one for you, then there's no need to buy one at all. So that's just what I do. And then the toothpaste, I just have this Colgate triple action toothbrush, and I'm pretty sure I just bought this when I was like in my dorm one day and I just needed some toothpaste. I probably bought it at like Walmart. So I'm also not picky about this, but then I also have another toothpaste that's like a whitening toothpaste that I use probably every other week, just whenever I see it. I don't really know if it works or not, but it's meant for whitening. It also of course cleans, but I just stick to like a regular toothpaste when I'm not using that one. And then for flossing, I also get like my floss from the dentist. They provide that. They also provide the little toothpaste, but those like finish really fast, so I just use those for like my travel stuff. Yeah, the floss I get from the dentist, but then I also get these, which are like the Pick flossers, and I don't have the bag right now, so I don't know which brand this one is, but I like using these because it's so easy to just like go through all the teeth, and you don't have to like pull the floss really tight and like cut off the circulation in your fingers. So I just like using these. I don't really ever use this side, but this side is just really helpful to just go through all of them, and depending on how clean my teeth are, I'll use just one or I'll use two if I need to. But yeah, also for flossing, I have a water flosser, which was a pretty good purchase. I don't use it too often, but usually in the mornings I'd use this. I just put water or sometimes water plus mouthwash, and I'll like go through all my teeth and floss with that. And then next I go in with the tongue scraper. So this is one of the tongue scrapers I have. I have one that is like reusable, that's made of metal, but then I also have these reusable ones that my brother got me for Christmas. And so the last category in the oral care section is my mouthwash. I use TheraBreath mouthwash. I just finished my pink container of it. I don't really mind the flavor scent, the specific type it is, but I just know I usually use the pink one or the blue one, and the only one that I don't like is the green one because I used it before and it just tastes not even like nothing, but it kind of tastes a little weird to me. So I'll use any of the like types except for the green one when it comes to TheraBreath mouthwashes. But then I also really like this mouthwash from CVS because it leaves my teeth feeling so clean and my mouth like smelling really fresh. So I also like using that one as well. So for the next category, we have skincare. So to wash my face, what I use is African black soap, and I just got this from my local beauty supply store, and I really like using it because I love the way it like foams up, but then it also like dries kind of transparent on your face. So I really like foaming it up, letting it sit there for a little bit, because when you're washing your face, you need to let the soap sit on there, because a lot of people just like literally wash their face and sometimes as they're like literally rinsing it off, which is not going to be as effective if you let the soap sit there and actually like clean on its own. So I like lathering it all up and then letting it sit there and like let the suds go down and then washing it off, and I feel very good after using that African black soap. But then I also started recently using Cetaphil's Gentle Cleanser because I picked up a bottle in San Diego, like a travel size bottle, just to try it, and I've been really liking it. Sometimes if I want to like double cleanse my face, that's what I'll use after I use the African black soap. And sometimes on my face I like to use witch hazel. I also use witch hazel for like my edges part. If I'm wearing like edge gel, then I'll go in with a cotton pad and just like wash off the edges and like make sure all the gel is off. I like using witch hazel. I don't really use it that often, but sometimes I do. The next thing for exfoliants, I use the Ordinary exfoliant, and I use that. I used to use that more often until I started using Epsom salt. So in here I have like a little bit of Epsom salt. And I like using Epsom salt. I don't know if that's like a popular thing to do, which is use Epsom salt on your face. I don't know if it's actually a good thing to do. I hope it is. but it really does a great job of like exfoliating all the dead skin off of your face and your body. And I've had like really good experience with using it, and I just started using it recently, but you can like literally see after you use it the difference before you used it. So those are the two like exfoliating things I like to use on my face. Another thing I use on my face is a gua sha, which like can sculpt your face. The things I use to moisturize my face, I actually use petroleum jelly or Vaseline. I like using petroleum jelly rather than Vaseline because usually Vaseline has like fragrances in it, like unnecessary fragrances. But when you use like 100% petroleum jelly, then it doesn't have any fragrance and the only ingredient is like really petroleum jelly. I think it's just a very simple and natural thing to use. A bucket of like this doesn't cost a lot at all, and it lasts for a long time. But another thing I use to moisturize my face is Freeman's products. I really like using Freeman's water gel mask. It feels like really nice and refreshing on my skin, and it's also very lightweight. But yeah, most nights I'll just use only petroleum jelly to moisturize my face. It seems to be doing the trick for me. And then for my makeup, I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do wear makeup, I just like using these Equate makeup remover towelettes. And then for sunscreen, I use Neutrogena's sunscreen. I use that for my face and then also for my body. And sometimes for my body, I just use like the Banana Boat sunscreen. But yes, I do use the Neutrogena sunscreen for my face. It does have just like a slight white cast if you use a lot of it. So I probably wouldn't buy that one again. And I'll have to like explore more sunscreen options. So if you do have another option or suggestion, I'd really appreciate if you could leave it in the comments. And then just real quick for my lashes, I use this lash shampoo, which is really for like when you have lash extensions on. Also sometimes when I don't have it on, if I like wear makeup or I'm trying to like really cleanse my face, I'll just use this with the little brush that it comes with, and I'll just like go over my eyes with that. So the next thing we have is shower and body care. So for the shower, I like to double cleanse. I usually go in first with like a soap, like a bar soap, and a washcloth. Here's just like a Dial bar soap that I would use. I also like using the yellow Dial bar soap as well as the white one. And then for the second pass, I like to go in with a loofah and body wash. So I use like, I'm not really that picky with my body wash. At first I didn't even like using like body wash because I didn't like how it will feel like kind of like there's still soap on you to give you that really glowy effect. I really didn't like that at first and it was uncomfortable for me, but then I really like the glow that it gives your skin. And I realized like I'm not walking out the shower with like soap on me, which is what I used to feel like in the past. So that's when I started using it again, and I really like using the body wash. My main one that I have right now is the St. Ives. I think it's called Pink Mandarin, but I also use a lot of like the Bath and Body Works body washes. They work just as good to give you that really glowy feel. And then also this is the feminine wash I use. It's the Honey Pot, and this is the Bergamot Rose foaming wash. I really like this scent. I smelled the other ones in the store, and I think that's the one that would fit me the best. And then to moisturize, most times I like going in with baby oil or like just like vitamin E oil or jojoba oil. Jojoba or jojoba, I don't really know, but I like going with the oil first because it maintains that really glowy effect. I usually take showers at night, so it like really helps me retain my moisture throughout the night and just helps me feeling really clean and sleek and glowy. And then usually over that I'll go with the lotion, and this is like my favorite one that I'm using right now, which is Warm Vanilla Sugar. And anything like vanilla I really like using anytime throughout the year, but especially during fall. I like using like vanilla, spices, mochas, and stuff like that during this time. And then sometimes the places that can really get ashy a lot, like in between the fingers on the hands, I'll go in with more petroleum jelly because that does a really great job at locking in moisture as well. And then also for my nails, I like to go in with this scraper. Yeah, I like to go in with this and just like scrape my nails and like help me get them really clean. So then for my like fingers, I like to go in with a cuticle oil. This is Miracle Cure Magic Collection, and this is the pineapple one, but I also have one that's like rose, and like I think I have like 4 of these because I go through them pretty fast. And I just like using a cuticle oil like after I wash my hands out the shower, or just whenever I see it, I just like to put it on my cuticles and ignore my hands that I only have a few nails left. Ever since I started using it, I think my nails have been really strong, so I don't know if that's just like me noticing my nails more ever since using it, but I think my nails have been way stronger from me using the cuticle oil. Okay, next category we have hair. So for my edges, I use this Edge Effect. It's also a Magic Collection. I didn't even know it was like the same brand or whatever. I like to use this for my edges. I like how they have different sizes as well. They have like a that size, and they have like a bigger one like for your bathroom, and then that one you can like take in your car and stuff. And the next thing for my hair, I have locks underneath this style, and I like to go in with this Salon Pro hair food. This is like my favorite thing to use on my locks, because after you spray them with water like during the day or after you wash your hair, this really hydrates and locks in a lot of moisture and has your hair smelling so good. So I just get this from my local beauty supply store, and I just love using this. And then sometimes for my scalp, I like to go in with one of these oils that they also have at the beauty supply store, which is Via Natural Ultra Care. They have olive oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, hemp seed oil, grapeseed oil, just so many different kinds. And I think I've got like one of each, but I think they rebranded, or like they don't really sell as often anymore in my hair stores, so I don't usually buy them as often anymore, but I do have a lot from when I was buying them often, which is good. So that's what I like to use for like my scalp and stuff. And then also for my hair, when I'm feeling like I want to refresh my locks or refresh my style, is I'll go in with rose oil, which is in here. I'll go in with rose oil, which is what I have in this spray bottle. I really like using rose water. My friend put me on, and I've been hooked ever since. It's good for your hair, your skin, your body, just whenever you want to be refreshed, and just like... And then when I do like spray my hair, I just use like one of those mister spray bottles that like have the continuous spray on it, but you can really use any spray bottle. That's just the one I like to use. And then for the last section we have is our perfume. So one thing I really like using, I actually got this from Shein, and it's this. I actually don't even know the name. It's called Love Body Philosophy Always. I don't even know if that's the name. Yeah, I think so. But this scent is pistachio and salted caramel, and I've been using this like a lot these days ever since I got it, and it's almost half done already. But it's just number 26. I don't know if they actually have a brand, because I got it on Shein for like $6, but it does look like the Sol de Janeiro, and my friend actually has the Sol de Janeiro. I think the 62 is the one that resembles this. That's why they called it 26. But I think it smells the same, because I smelled hers and then I smelled this one. It really smells very similar. And yeah, I really like using this scent. It's on Shein, like I said. But then I also really like using Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath and Body Works. That's just like a timeless scent that I just love smelling, like especially in the fall. But those are more like body sprays. For my actual perfume, I love using Forever by Avon, and my mom used to wear this perfume all the time, and I used to love the smell. So I asked her where she got it from. I always ask to smell it. I'll always be like, you smell so good. So then she got it for me a few years ago, and I still have the same bottle because I don't wear perfume like that often. I save it for my fancy occasions, but that's something I love to wear. So if you ever see like Forever by Avon, I don't know if it's still going to be in like the store, like Macy's or something, but if it is, you should definitely smell it, because you might fall in love just like I did. I just love smelling like that. So for my lips, I like using petroleum jelly just throughout the day, or just like Vaseline. I have this little Vaseline that I carry around like in my backpack and stuff. But then I also like using Blistex. I really like the feeling of it much more than Carmex, because I used to be a Carmex girly like all the way, but I don't even like Carmex anymore, and I use Blistex. I like to use Blistex the most when I'm like out the shower, because it's like medicated, and I love the feeling of it like fresh out the shower. And to refresh that and maintain the same shine and bounce of my lips, I go back in with the petroleum jelly or the little Vaseline. My camera literally died right on time. Like I was literally just finishing up the last product. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to comment down below for any like product suggestions you have for me, because I'm always open to suggestions. But other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.